today we have a different type of video. It's going to be my new setup, and I'm going to go through all of the different features of my setup, the different products. I'll show you the prices and all the specs. Also, everything that I mentioned will be in the description below. And the reason why I did a console setup was because before I was using a TV, and compared to a monitor, a TV isn't really good for gaming because the response rate and the refresh rate aren't that good. So for the first part of the setup, we have these lights. They're called the Philips HueLightstrip, and it's a really good light, really bright, and you can control it from your phone. You can switch different modes, and it's really responsive. It's used by Bluetooth. Although it's quite expensive, it retails for around $100 US, but I think it's worth it in my opinion. The next part of my setup is probably my favorite. It's the Scuf Impact Controller. You can find it on their website, and what's really cool about it is there's many different options, and if you don't like those options, you can always customize it yourself. And if you didn't know what a Scuf controller is, it's basically a PS4 controller, and it's molded into a different shape. Also has 4 back pedals, and I have edit, build, triangle, and jump. This can give you an advantage in game because you can jump corners, keep your fingers on the sticks, and this increases your aim accuracy as well as your reaction time. The cheapest option for the Scuf Impact is around $140 US, and the most expensive could be around $200. Next we have my monitor. This is an Acer monitor. It's called the KG271C, and it's a 27-inch version. There's a 24.5-inch version, but I chose to get the bigger one. You can find this monitor online for about $262 USD. I got it for $240 because I got a good deal on it, but overall it's a really good monitor. Here are the specs. Overall, I think this monitor is definitely a steal. I got it for pretty cheap for 144 Hz 1ms monitor. And in game it looks super nice, super clear, and I would definitely recommend it. So next for my microphone, right now I have the blue Snowball. For Christmas I'm getting the blue Yeti, but that's going to be coming later. You can find the Snowball for around $40 and the Yeti for around $115. By the way, all the audio in this video is recorded by the Snowball. Next up, we have one of my favorite things. It's the Elgato game capture, and this records your gameplay at really high quality. And you can find these for about 150 to 160 USD on Amazon, but I got mine for a steal, and I got it for $70. When you compare the Elgato to the regular PS4 sharing, you can see that the Elgato really shows how the 1080p is way better than 720p. But if you don't want an Elgato, you don't have to. You can still use PS4 share and it still looks fine. So overall, I think this setup made me a better player because before I was playing on TV where it's not like really set for gaming, and now I have a whole monitor close to me as well as a good controller, and that really gives you an advantage when you're playing.